Welcome to Animal Expert, the ultimate destination for wildlife lovers. From fascinating facts to deep dives into the animal kingdom, we explore the incredible creatures that share our planet. Whether it's land, sea, or sky, we've got you covered with expert insights. And did you know that over 1 million species of animals on our planet are currently at risk of extinction? That's a truly staggering and heartbreaking figure, and it serves as a constant reminder of just how fragile and interconnected our ecosystems are. From the vast depths of the ocean, where mysterious marine creatures glide through the darkness, to the towering mountain peaks that serve as a sanctuary for some of the world's rarest species, countless animals are fighting for survival against seemingly insurmountable odds. Climate change, deforestation, poaching, habitat destruction, and pollution are just a few of the devastating threats they face on a daily basis. Every year, we lose more species, and with them, we lose the vital roles they play in their ecosystems. The delicate balance of nature is being disrupted at an alarming rate, and if we do not take action now, the consequences will be irreversible. But despite these grim realities, there is still hope. Around the world, conservationists, scientists, and wildlife organizations are working tirelessly to protect endangered animals and restore their habitats. Breeding programs, habitat restoration projects, stricter laws against poaching and wildlife trafficking, and community-led conservation initiatives are making a difference, offering a glimmer of hope for the survival of species teetering on the edge of extinction. Yet, these efforts require global support, and that's where we all come in. Awareness is the first step toward change, and by educating ourselves and others about the plight of endangered animals, we can begin to take meaningful action. Simple choices such as supporting ethical wildlife organizations, reducing our carbon footprint, and advocating for stronger environmental protections can collectively create a lasting impact. In this video, we will take you on a journey through some of the most critical conservation stories of our time, introducing you to incredible creatures like the Amur leopard, whose population has dwindled to fewer than 120 in the wild, and the vaquita, a tiny porpoise with fewer than 20 individuals remaining. We'll also explore the challenges faced by the Javan rhino, pangolin, mountain gorilla, and kakapo, uncovering the human-driven threats that have placed them in peril and the dedicated efforts being made to save them. Each of these animals has a unique story, and by understanding their struggles, we can develop a deeper appreciation for the natural world and our role in protecting it. Conservation is not just about saving animals, it's about preserving the ecosystems that sustain life on Earth, including our own. Every species lost is a warning sign of a greater environmental crisis, but it is within our power to change the narrative. So, please join us on this incredible journey to better understand the world's most endangered animals and what we can do to help. The crisis of species extinction is unfolding rapidly, with over 1 million species at risk of vanishing forever. This stark reality highlights the fragility of ecosystems and the devastating impact of human activity. Species across the globe, from the ocean's depths to mountain peaks, are fighting for survival due to climate change, habitat destruction, poaching, and pollution. Each lost species weakens the web of life that sustains our planet. However, there's hope. Conservationists worldwide are working hard to protect these species through breeding programs, habitat restoration, anti-poaching efforts, and community involvement. These initiatives have shown that conservation works, but it requires a collective effort. We can contribute by supporting wildlife organizations, reducing our environmental footprint, advocating for wildlife protection policies, and making sustainable choices. It's not just about saving individual species, but maintaining the balance of life on Earth. In this video, we'll explore the world's most endangered animals, starting with the Amur leopard, with fewer than 120 left, threatened by poaching and habitat loss. Conservation efforts are helping, but more support is needed. Next, the vaquita, a small porpoise in the Gulf of California, faces extinction with fewer than 20 remaining, largely due to illegal fishing. Immediate action is crucial to save them. In Indonesia, the Javan rhino, with fewer than 80 individuals left, is endangered by habitat loss and poaching. Protection programs in Ujung Kulon National Park are crucial for their survival. The pangolin, the world's most trafficked mammal, is also at risk, hunted for its scales and meat. Stronger laws and awareness campaigns are essential to stop the illegal trade. The mountain gorilla has seen recovery thanks to conservation efforts, with around 1,000 individuals now living in the wild, but threats like disease and habitat loss remain. Finally, in New Zealand, the kakapo, a flightless parrot, has been saved from near extinction with fewer than 250 individuals, thanks to intensive conservation. These animals are just a few examples of those fighting for survival. Their stories show that with dedicated action, conservation can work. Each of us has a role in protecting wildlife, whether through supporting organizations, spreading awareness, or living sustainably. By working together,
the extinction crisis is intensifying, with over 1 million species at risk, and the need for urgent action has never been clearer. As ecosystems face destruction due to climate change, poaching, habitat loss, and pollution, countless species, from the Amur leopard in the forests of Russia to the vaquita in the Gulf of California, are fighting for survival. Each lost species has a ripple effect that can disrupt entire ecosystems, endangering the delicate balance of life on Earth. The consequences of this mass extinction extend beyond the loss of individual species. When a species disappears, the entire food chain can be affected, destabilizing ecosystems that humans rely on for everything from clean water to food production. For example, the disappearance of a keystone species like the Amur leopard would not only leave a gap in its ecosystem but could also cause an increase in herbivore populations, which in turn would affect plant life and the broader ecosystem. However, the success stories of species like the mountain gorilla and the kakapo show that with dedicated conservation efforts, we can make a real difference. Through habitat restoration, anti-poaching programs, breeding initiatives, and community involvement, these species have experienced remarkable recoveries. But these efforts require long-term commitment, collaboration, and continuous support. The recovery of the mountain gorilla, in particular, demonstrates that when local communities are directly involved in conservation efforts, they can become powerful allies in protecting wildlife. Governments, organizations, and individuals must unite to protect biodiversity, not just through stronger policies but also by ensuring the enforcement of anti-poaching laws, the creation of wildlife corridors, and sustainable practices in all sectors. It's clear that conserving endangered species is not only about protecting animals but also about preserving the integrity of ecosystems that humans rely on for food, water, and air quality. Every action counts, whether it's supporting ethical wildlife organizations, reducing our environmental footprint, or raising awareness to educate others on the importance of conservation. We all have a role to play in protecting wildlife, and by working together, we can ensure that future generations inherit a planet rich in biodiversity, where species thrive and ecosystems remain intact. By making informed choices and advocating for change, we can turn the tide for endangered species and safeguard the natural world for years to come. Conservation isn't just about saving animals, it's about preserving the essential life support systems that sustain our planet, ensuring that we leave behind a healthier, more balanced Earth for the generations to come. If we each take action now, we can secure a future where biodiversity thrives and the Earth continues to flourish.
As we conclude this video, it's clear that the fight to save endangered species is urgent and ongoing. With over 1 million species at risk, each extinction not only represents the loss of a unique creature but disrupts entire ecosystems, affecting everything from food production to clean water. The ripple effects of this loss can be profound, destabilizing the very systems that support life on Earth. However, the recovery stories of species like the mountain gorilla and kakapo show that with dedicated conservation efforts, we can make a significant difference. These examples remind us that hope is not lost, and that, with the right resources and commitment, we can turn the tide for endangered species. It's up to each of us to take action, whether by supporting wildlife organizations, reducing our environmental footprint, or raising awareness. The choices we make every day, from the products we buy to the way we live, can all contribute to a more sustainable future. Governments and international bodies also have a key role to play in enforcing laws and promoting global cooperation to protect habitats and species. Stronger protections, more wildlife corridors, and policies that prioritize biodiversity conservation are essential for the survival of many species. But conservation isn't just about saving animals, it's about preserving the ecosystems that sustain life on Earth, including our own. Healthy ecosystems provide us with the resources we rely on, such as food, clean water, and climate regulation, which are all interconnected with the survival of wildlife. By making informed choices, advocating for stronger policies, and ensuring local communities are engaged in the protection of wildlife, we can create a future where biodiversity thrives. Local involvement, particularly in areas where endangered species live, can lead to long-term solutions, as communities see the benefits of conservation through ecotourism or sustainable practices. Every action, no matter how small, counts. Whether it's reducing waste, supporting ethical businesses, or simply educating others about the importance of wildlife, we all play a role. Let's work together to safeguard the planet for future generations, ensuring that the beauty and diversity of the natural world remain for years to come. By raising our voices and supporting conservation efforts, we can help create a lasting, positive impact. Thank you for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to stay informed about how you can make a difference in protecting our planet's most endangered animals. Together, we can make the difference that will help save species, protect ecosystems, and secure a healthier planet for all. The future is in our hands, and through collective action, we can secure a more vibrant, biodiverse world for generations to come.